This is theory test level 6, and we're on question number 6. Below the arrow in each measure, draw the one rest. Be careful about this. Sometimes it will say one note. It alternates. I can't tell you which one it will be on your test. One rest, in this case, that has been left out of the measure. Note the time signature and do not use dotted rests. So if the only answer you come up with is a dotted rest, you know you're wrong, okay? So how do we solve this question? Well, a way that we can solve this is to say these are beat 1, and this is also, well, these are worth 1, and this is worth 1. This measure is supposed to have 3 beats in it, so 1 plus 1 is 2. We're looking for a rest that is worth 1 beat. Okay, now my quarter rests do not look like the standard printed quarter rests. They're not pretty, but this is acceptable. So it's kind of like a 3 with a triangular top. Okay, so if you have trouble writing the rests, that's fine. Something like this will work just fine. Okay, so here we have something worth 1. These are tricky. Let's come back to that. These are worth 1. You can do that for illustration purposes. We only have 3 16th notes here, right? I hear a child running toward me to ask a question. I wonder if we'll be interrupted or not. The suspense is killer. Maybe she went to get something to drink. Okay, so there's supposed to be 3 beats. We have 1, 2, and almost 3. We've got 3 of the 16ths. 4 16ths makes a beat. So it looks like what we need is a 16th rest. How do we draw a 16th rest? Like that. It kind of looks like something you'd find on a tree in spring, right? Just make sure that you've got both your dots and both the arms. If you only have one, it's an 8th rest, all right? This one, we have something worth 2 and something worth 1/2. So we're missing 1/2 beat. What kind of rest gets 1/2 beat? An 8th rest. Like that. What gets all the rests? The whole rest. Make sure. I think the reason why they include this at this level, because you're doing all those fancy little 16ths and everything, and then you're like whole rest, it's because it has to hang from the 4th line, and students miss this a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. The half rest comes up from the 3rd line. The whole rest hangs down from the 4th line like a bat. So make sure that you put it on the correct line. Putting it on any other line they won't give you credit for, especially not at the 6th grade level.